I'll never forget the time my neighbor thought he could get away with stealing from me. He'd walk into my backyard, take my can of gas for my mower, put it in his car and mower, and then return the can. It was like he had a system down pat. I mean, who does that? But I started to notice that my gas can was always nearly empty whenever I went to mow the lawn, and it was only like a 1-quart tank on the lawnmower. That's when I became suspicious. At the time, sheep security cameras weren't as common, so I had to get creative. I set up a webcam from my laptop with motion detection software, and caught him in the act literally 5 minutes after I left the house. It was like he thought he was sneaking around or something. For the next week, every time I had to take a piss, I pissed in that gas can, now full of piss, but still smells enough like gas to fool an idiot. Then I left it on the back patio again and made a big show of checking the fluids in my car, packing a few bags, and making sure he knew I was getting ready to go on a trip. I hoped he'd take the bait. I came back home about an hour later, car trouble, and what did I find when I got back? The thief was in his front yard pulling the rope on his lawnmower so hard that it looked like he was going to have a stroke. He turned bright red, cursed a lot, and eventually made his way to his car just a couple blocks up the road. But as he pulled out of the driveway, his car suddenly broke down. I couldn't believe it. I checked the gas can on my patio empty. It was like he knew better than to mess with me after that. And the cherry on top? This guy was a huge piece of crap who wasn't the only thing he did wrong. I even found out he had arrest warrants, so I ended up getting him arrested by applying for a sheriff's ride-along program in his name. That experience taught me to always watch my back and never underestimate the power of a little creativity and some good old-fashioned karma. If you're watching Thigh, what would you do in this situation? Follow for more stories.